much she got paid, guys. It says that she only got paid $150,000 for that role, which is very low. If you're asking for $500,000, which is $500,000, $150,000 for the role, that's very low and very messed up for them to agree to pay her that much and not to actually pay her that much. This article also gets into and says, it says, in the color purple, Henson is a part of a number of previous interviews. She said in 2019, she told Variety that she asked for $500,000 before signing for The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. And guess how much she got paid, guys? It says that she only got paid $150,000 for that role, which is very low.
This is where I complain. This is where I talk shit. This is where I argue with people. This is where I talk about real life, everyday shit. This is not a la-la land. So if you don't like it, you can get the fuck off the videos. This is my life.
Shout out to Philly, the city that's fucking gritty. Ain't nobody in the city that's really been fucking with me. Got my arms in a knot, career in a dot. Just signed on the line and a nigga won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
But this is what the problem actually is, though, because y'all normalize weird ass mentally ill behavior. I don't like the fact that y'all make it seem like y'all have to tear people down in their comments. Why? Your mother ain't teach you if you don't got something nice to say, don't say that shit? I would never go out my way to comment some nasty ass, disgusting, hateful, miserable, dirty shit on somebody's post. And I didn't have to do that. Like, you guys are disgusting. I could throw up. You guys are ill. Raised in a barn. Uncultured swine, if you will. Then y'all kill me with the, oh, that's what the comments is for. Go ahead and pass away.
Damn, what the fuck? Oh, that's what we about to do. Oh shit, I'm over here, y'all. Listen. Well, anyway, I ain't even know let's start recording. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news, and breaking news. I'm your host, Quincy Harris, and I'm here with y'all breaking news with y'all. Quincy Harris. Let the crowd go wild. So, Taraji P. Henson has been making quite a bit of news lately. So, this is something that's actually been interesting me because people have been comparing it to Monique's story, and I always felt like Monique got done grimy. So, this is about to be that, like, because I couldn't wait. I was saving, y'all. I was gonna pen stuff together and all that. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna come hard for my next joint, and I don't know. Oh, I definitely didn't watch all of that. Alright. Trigger art. This is this got a check mark. Like, is this going to copyright? Should I like go to another channel? Because I'm really trying to be like strategic about this. But Taraji P. Henson, Clinton acting, and Monique cries go unnoticed. Hey, my lovely teas today. Room for tea. I feel like I reacted to them before. Alright, yeah. I'ma see what she talking about. Or I'm gonna go to another fellow content creator. Please go follow that lady if y'all watching this. Taraji P. Henson, Quentin acting, and more. Show support for Taraji P. Henson, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Cries going on. ROOM4T.
Hey my lovely TTs, welcome back to the channel. Is Taraji P. Henson actually going to quit her acting career, or is this just a cry out for help? Let's go ahead and get into this article from HuffPost, and then we're going to talk and dive deep into this topic. It says, Taraji P. Henson breaks down in tears as she confirms that she's considered quitting acting. The color purple star became visibly emotional in a recent interview while sharing the reason behind the potential move. She says as she returns to the big screen in one of this year's most anticipated films, Taraji P. Henson is getting candid about her pay inequity that she faces as a black woman in Hollywood. The actor became visibly emotional in footage that went viral Wednesday following her recent conversation with Gayle King on Sirius XM alongside fellow Color Purple star Danielle Brooks and film director Blitz. When King asked about a report that claimed Henson was considering quitting acting altogether, the Academy Award-winning nominee began tearing up, and she said, "I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious of what I do and being paid a fraction of the cost." Henson said, "I'm tired of hearing my sister say the same thing over and over again."
I'm not even gonna hold y'all, and this is totally out of topic, but that vape I hit in the beginning, that shit just...
You get tired. The actor also pointed out that her profession requires her to have a team of people supporting her behind the scenes. She said, "I hear people go, 'You work a lot.'" She says that she has to, but the math ain't mathin'. Big bills come with what we do. We do this alone. The fact that we're here, there's a whole entire team behind us. They have to get paid too. Henson endeared herself to a generation of Cookie Lion and Empire, and this basically goes into all of Taraji,
which is based off of Lil' Kim, but keep going. She done said this already.
Henson's accomplishments. We know that she played a huge role in the show Empire. We know that she played a huge role in the movie The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Hidden Figures, Baby Boy, Think Like a Man. There's so many more films that Taraji P. Henson has played in. There's so much dedication and hard work and effort that she has put towards the film industry. It says, "In the color purple, Henson is a part of an all-stars cast that also includes Fantasia, early reviews of the film, a musical, and of Alice Walker's."
And she's so beautiful too. That's crazy, because I never really realized, like, I don't know, like, it just, I got a blog, I be posting her, and she be getting like 500 and something like likes. It'd be like 80 comments in the fucking in the comment section. They be like, "Oh, she did something different to herself, but she still look good though." They always say that shit over there, but it just, yeah, I mean, I don't know, let's just see.
This 1982 novel have called it an exhilarating, larger-than-life journey and a joy to watch. Yet, despite the many accolades that she's received, Henson told King that she's treated like a novice when it comes to negotiating contracts for film and TV roles. She said, "It seems like every time I do something and I break another glass ceiling, when it's time to renegotiate, I'm at the bottom again. Like I never did what I just did," she said, "and I'm just tired. It wears on you, you know?" Henson has touched on her experiences with pay disparity in a number of previous interviews. She said in 2019, she told Variety that she asked for $500,000 before signing for The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, and guess how much she got paid, guys? It says that she only got paid $150,000 for that role, which is very low. If you're asking for $500,000, which is $500,000, $150,000 for the role, that's very low and very messed up for them to agree to pay her that much and not to actually pay her that much. This article also gets into and says, it says, "In the color purple, Henson is a part of a number of previous interviews." She said in 2019, she told Variety that she asked for $500,000 before signing for The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, and guess how much she got paid, guys? It says that she only got paid $150,000 for that role, which is very low. If you're asking for $500,000, which is $500,000, $150,000 for the role, that's very low and very messed up for them to agree to pay her that much and not to actually pay her that much. This article also gets into and says, and in another interview published earlier this month, she told The Hollywood Reporter that she's been fighting tooth and nail every project for adequate pay. She said, "Listen, I've been doing this for 2 decades, and sometimes I get tired of fighting because I know what I do is bigger than me. I know that the legacy that I will leave will affect somebody coming up behind me, and this is so very true," she told the outlet before going to reference other black female actors. She said, "My prayer is that I don't want these black girls to have the same fights that me, Viola Davis, Octavia, we out here thugging it out." Among those who...
Who the fuck do that sound like? Like Mo fucking Neek, right? Exactly. Like, and then it didn't go unnoticed because people was talking about, I seen that shit in comments, like, people, on some shit, Monique real as fuck, bro. Like on some shit, she real as fuck.
Who expressed support
God.
for Henson
She
this
really
week
fuck,
was
bro.
her
I
Think
fuck
Like a
with her
Man
heavy,
co-star,
bro.
which is Gabrielle
She is not to be
Union.
fucked around.
Now
I
this
love that
story
shit. She
seems
stand on
a
10 toes. She
little
do not give
too
a fuck.
familiar, right?
I love
A lot
that
of people
shit.
are comparing this story and what Taraji P. Henson recently spoke out and said to Monique's claim back in 2019, where Monique had to go as far as filing a lawsuit against Netflix for their lowball offer for her one foregoing to reference other black female actors. She said, "My prayer is that I don't want these black girls to have the same fights that me, Viola Davis, Octavia, we out here thugging it out." Among those who expressed support for Henson this week was her Think Like a Man co-star, which is Gabrielle Union. Now this story seems a little too familiar, right? A lot of people are comparing this story and what Taraji P. Henson recently spoke out and said to Monique's claim back in 2019, where Monique had to go as far as filing a...
I'm all hype. I thought it said Taraji, I thought it said Taraji said something about Monique. That's why I was like, huh?
Lawsuit against Netflix for their lowball offer for her 1-hour comedy special. And we know that that recent lawsuit was recently settled with Monique. But when Monique did speak out and she was doing all of these interviews, there was a lot of people who seemed like they didn't believe Monique because she was being made fun of on social media. But there was also not a lot of people who stood up with Monique and who was standing by Monique's side when Monique decided to speak out about the same thing. And I think that people are worried about the wrong thing with this. Still, we're worried about the wrong thing, okay? The important thing is that these two huge actresses who have accomplished a lot in the community, in the film industry, are speaking out. But people are so focused on the fact of, oh, when Monique spoke out, nobody was trying to pay attention. Everybody was making fun of her. Nobody wanted to believe Monique. But when Taraji P. Henson speaks out, then everybody wants...
But you gotta keep it a buck, though. It's true. It's true, bro. Now, it's somebody that everybody love. Now people capping it. I mean, you get what I'm saying? Like, they still gonna support Taraji. It's just like, bro, y'all not about to fucking do Monique like that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
To believe her, which I do believe is very important, but that was back then. There's nothing that we can do about that. Just like the saying goes, the truth always comes to the light. And with Taraji P. Henson speaking out saying the same thing, and yes, we would have hoped that maybe she would have spoken out earlier. We would have hoped that a lot more actresses in the community would have spoken out when Monique spoke out. But the important thing is right now is that these two actresses have spoken out, and they have opened that door for other actresses, other actors in the community to speak out and to give their truth on what they're going through and to fight for better pay. For Taraji P. Henson to be in the film industry and to play some pretty big roles, and for her to say that she is facing inequity when it comes...
What is it? Bro, this one Taraji got me, bro. The fucking, what is it called? I can do bad all by myself. If you seen that shit, you know that shit was
to pay
fire.
is super
That
big.
shit had
I
Mary
mean,
and all
she was
that
talking
shit in there.
about
That
her
shit was
pay on the
fire.
curious case
I don't care
of
what nobody
Benjamin
said.
Button and how she only got $150,000 for
And
that role when
Baby
she
Boy,
asked
too.
for $500,000.
Fire.
But we think about actresses
Another
like
classic.
Zendaya,
Just a
where
smooth classic.
earlier this year
Not
information
even
came
one of her
out that
biggest
Zendaya
hits.
signed a contract where she will be getting $1 million per episode. That's not per movie. That's per episode on her show Euphoria. And you know, Taraji P. Henson is thinking, look, I have been in the industry for much longer, and that's no shade towards Zendaya. That's not to slight Zendaya. It's not to say that Zendaya doesn't deserve the pay that she's getting, but it's saying that why doesn't Taraji P. Henson, with all of the work that she has put in, why does she not deserve the same pay? It makes a lot of sense when you think about everything that these actors and celebrities have to pay for. At the end of the day, they need to still be able to have a great amount of income to live the lifestyle that they are pressured to live. I wanted to look up some more videos on this before I actually made this video because I wanted to see what other people were saying.
You tripping. And I already said this. when I blow, because I will blow. Trust in it. Just wait. You know, when that happens, I might get a fucking condo. Like, I don't give, like, listen, or even a little fucking house in a gated community or some shit. Like, I don't know, something 2,500. Fuck is a 2,500? Get a car. I don't know, it's like 1,000 or something. Boom. Still do my stuff. If I'm signed, you know, I get advances, little jobs, stuff like that. But bro, I could do DoorDash. Why can't I do DoorDash? Why can't I be a well-known artist and do DoorDash? What's wrong with that? I would do DoorDash and be a well-known artist. Dead ass. They give me oh my god. Yeah.
About
Where
this.
Are we going?
And I was very disappointed to see a
going.
video
DoorDash
where someone
cool,
was talking about,
oh,
Taraji P. Henson is lucky she's getting the amount of money that she's getting. There's so many people in the community who wish they could make that amount of money, who wish they can do what she's doing. She can, you know, let go of it and quit and give it to somebody else who would be happy to have it. And this is the mindset that is holding us back right here. And I was super, super disappointed to hear this person say this, because at the end of the day, we cannot act like celebrities, actresses, these huge names. They're not pressured to live these luxurious lifestyles, right? Taraji P. Henson just can't live in a regular apartment complex. She can't just live in a regular townhome, okay? Her safety would be at danger. There would be paparazzi. She would have no type of privacy. So celebrities and actresses, these big names, they're kind of forced to live far away from everyone in these mansions. So they have to earn enough money to be able to afford that lifestyle, afford drivers, afford their team, afford having management, you know, and they have to pay taxes on top of that, okay? So when you think about all of that added up and all of that taken out of their pay, one, she has done the work. Let's not act like Taraji P. Henson has not done the work. 20 plus years of work. And second of all, she has a huge name to where she deserves that pay. She deserves to live where she can live comfortably, and she deserves that pay where she can pay her team, do her taxes, to where she will have a good substantial amount of money left to where she can still live her life and be safe. Why not? And I really want people to broaden their mind when they're speaking on this topic. Don't just look at it from a standpoint of, oh, I wish I had this amount of money. I wish I could make this. Oh, I haven't made this much amount of money. You really have to put yourself in Taraji P. Henson's shoes. And I don't think a lot of people are doing that. They're just looking at the point of, oh, I've never made that amount of money, so I don't you got some type of money. And that's not the point. She's saying, look, I'm not even making as much as my counterparts, and this is why this is unfair. I don't think it's a thing of Taraji P. Henson or even Monique being ungrateful of making the amount of money that they're making, but you have to understand their counterparts who have not put in the same amount of work, who have put in maybe even less work, or maybe the same amount of work as them, is making more than them, and it is completely unfair. We really have to step out of that mindset of, well, at least she's making some type of money, because that is the mindset that is holding everyone back. And I'm very disappointed to see that. I feel like more people need to stand. This is very important, especially like they said, for the generations to come. If you have a daughter, if you have a son who wants to be an actor, who wants to be an actress, this is not so much about pay. It's about the inequity that they are facing. It's about integrity. Fairness. You wouldn't want to tell your child, oh, be lucky that you're making this amount of money because I wasn't able to make that. That's the struggle mindset that is holding us back, that they are trying to fight against. We should feel like, look, we deserve to make this. We deserve to make even more. And I think Taraji P. Henson, or I think Monique, made a good point about this when she said a lot of people in the community who are big in the industry or the film industry, they are scared to speak up sometimes because they don't want to lose that opportunity. If everybody is scared to speak up, who is going to speak up and say something? And they create that voice for everybody else. And I love to see it. I think This is something that should be supported. This is something that should be talked about. Yes, people should have supported Monique more. But guys, that is not the main focus. That is not what's important. The main important thing is that these two actresses have spoken out. There might be more actresses or more actors speaking out about this, and we need to be able to support them. Do I think that Taraji P. Henson is going to completely give up on her acting career? No, I do not. Okay, I think that she's speaking up about this for a reason and to bring awareness, which I think is very smart. This is obviously getting a lot of coverage. It's obviously all over the media. So I think more companies will kind of be forced to really offer her more or offer her an adequate amount of money because she has spoken up about this now. It wouldn't really make sense for Taraji P. Henson to completely give up her acting career because then she really probably wouldn't be making as much as she's making now. She has other companies, but you know, I'm pretty sure she used the money from her acting career to invest in those companies. I think she really said what she said to bring awareness and to let people know. I see what's being done. It's not fair, and I'm willing to speak up and speak out about it for the generations to come. But I want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section, my lovely TTs. Once again, thank you so much for watching Room for Tea. Make sure
she just started talking. I was gonna write the fuck out. I'm not even okay. I'm not even this shit is a dub. This shit is a dub.
I still got the rap game in a choke. Shout out to Canada, those are my blokes. Shout out to Canada, those are my blokes. Shout out to Philly, the city that's fucking gritty. Ain't nobody in the city that's really been fucking with me. Got my arms in a knot, career in a dot. Just signed on the line and a nigga won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, gotta ride my wave. They been talking about Zayden, they been talking for days. You'll be amazed, nigga, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed, nigga, you'll be amazed.